Hello, welcome to the members of Pallegney server. We're at Daggerwin's on the Daggerwin server. I'll get my words in straight one of these days. Now, I've missed out on most of the activity on this server so far. Unfortunately, when Daggerwin's been recording, I've been at work. So, unfortunately, I've missed out on a fair bit. But I'm here nonetheless, as the server is now 24/7, and my intent is to split my time that I have available for farming between both this server and our free for everybody server, the multi-farm, which is still running as we speak. So, plans on this server. At the moment, it's a lot of we need to make a buttload of money because we have a lot of leased vehicles and they're costing us nearly £40,000 a month, which is yipes. So we need to get that number down. The problem with having so many leased tractors as well is we can't repair those leased tractors, so they are going to wear out. So it's, at the moment, a lot of contract work, along with maintaining our fields at the same time. So it's generally just, we need people. We need people on the server, we need people farming these contracts like frickin' crazy. And then the farm managers, moderators, replacing the leased vehicles as soon as we've got the money to. So there is the plan afoot. The plan afoot is get these leased vehicles replaced, and we can start looking at getting more fields, better equipment, you know, the usual stuff. So I'm on at the moment. It is currently 7:45 in the morning, because my body doesn't like to sleep when I'm not at work for some bizarre reason. But hey, this is life. It just means I get more farming done. Oh, excuse me. I'm not sure I'm coming down with a cold, which is going to be great as I've got a buttload of recording planned. For those that are interested, my Derail Valley realistic playthrough is currently at a standstill because we've completed all tasks and we are currently waiting on the next patch coming for Derail Valley, which should add a lot more interest and add the amount that I can do with our series as well. Currently I've achieved all objectives on it. Not that's in that series, it is in my playlists. Currently 50 videos long, and I will be revisiting Derail Valley once that, for the realistic playthrough, once that patch releases. I'm also, as of Monday the 8th, there is going to be a new Derail Valley series, my relaxed playthrough. It is not going to be on realistic settings, it is modded. I've already started recording, so at the time of me releasing this video I'm starting to try and get a few videos ahead. I'm going to be keeping my eye on mods as well that I can add to try and enhance that series. It is going to be a much more relaxed playthrough, not focused on any specific goals, targets, just out having fun and having a laugh, enjoying Derail Valley. And especially I'll be able to utilise the third-person camera system because it's not on the realistic difficulty, so you actually be able to get to see these long trains going around Derail Valley itself. So it's going to be awesome. One of the mods I did try and put on didn't take, but hey, you know, that's one of those things. It's not killed the game off, so just keep going, because that's what we do. So at the moment I'm here harvesting field 1, which is small canola field. After this we've got lots of peas and spinach to do on the contract front. So they're going to take a while. But they're going to pull in some good money. And at the moment, that's what we need. We need that money. I'm going to be taking a look along with other farm managers of what tractors we can replace, and therefore lowering our monthly leasing cost. I'm going to try to keep everything 1-to-1. So as I take something off lease, it is replaced with the tractor that we then own, so that when Daggerwin comes in to do his recording sessions and the server fills up rapidly, there's still the same level of equipment for him to be able to do stuff, which will always be good. So my plan at the moment is just knocking out good contracts, and as many as I can. If we have more people on, I'd be maxing out the contract numbers we've got, people carting, people harvesting. But with me just doing it on my own currently, there was a player on the server before I started recording, Easy. He completed another harvest on another field, which this combine is from. So things are moving along. People are actively trying to help out, even when Daggerwin's not recording, because we're trying to progress for Daggerwin, so that when he comes to do his recording sessions, we're in a much better position and things are not quite as dire for him. Plus it's fun, and we all like fun. You know, I haven't been on Farming Simulator in about a week and a half. I've just not been feeling it, to be fair. I've had a little break from a lot of my games, but I'm now back. I know I would be. I think that's quite enough room for a headland spin, so we'll take another chunk out of this area. There's a lot of trees about as well. Freddy and a chainsaw and trees. We all know how well that goes. My dislike of trees is still as prevalent. There is an unrealistic, well, it's not completely unrealistic, but a semi-unrealistic mod currently on Mod Hub called Tree Be Gone. Yes, I've downloaded that for my single player journeys, because especially if I'm not going to be doing proper tree work, it's much easier just to Tree Be Gone. It does not leave wood chips, it just deletes trees. Yes. Bye bye tree. I know you can do it with the in-game stump grinder. A little more really realistic to do it with something like a Tree Be Gone, which is a realistic sort of tool that is used to just mulch trees. Obviously in real life it does leave wood chips and what have you, because you can't just delete trees in real life. But there's only so much we can do with the in-game physics, and it is what it is. So yeah, the plan is just grind away, get some contracts done, and we'll see where we are, and I'll have a look later on, see if we can get rid of some of the leased vehicles and replace them with proper stuff that we own. Alright, for now, I think I shall leave you guys with a time lapse. Oh, as I'm crashing into the truck. Yeah, I'll leave you guys with a time lapse to let you see a bit more of me getting along with things, and we'll go from there. Alright, I'll see you guys in a bit. And welcome back, guys. As you can see, there is a lot of work to be done on the server. We are in no shortage of things to do, as long as there's somebody on that can accept contracts. Me being me, if somebody asks for a contract whilst I'm on, they get it. And as you can see, I'm not opposed to doing them myself. Even to the point of AI workers, they're awesome. Even to the point of just mowing a field and putting in a quick 5k from doing that. Why the heck not? Money is money. So with that, I shall leave this video here. As you can see, I've got a lot of work ahead of me, which I will be completing. Both this field and the one over here as well. And I'm currently looking at possibly doing the baling contract over here as well, because we do have a square baler. That's another 7k, so yeah, this field here, which is currently not harvested, hey ho, will be when I accept the contract, that's for sure. I'll be pressing on and doing what I can. I'll be looking at leased vehicles as well and seeing what I can do to reduce that cost, which will increase profits. It certainly will be a while before we get rid of the mass leased vehicles that we have here. That leasing cost is oof. Let's have a look at it. Cost of, where are we? Leased vehicles. Yeah. That is just, that's a lot. That is a lot. So we need to get that figure down. That's for sure. I mean, there's some, wow, that was a nice contract income there. But as you can see, we need to be making more money. Oh, we do have a chainsaw as well. As you can see, mustard we are processing at the moment. Wheat we need for the chickens anyway. As you can see, I've just bought some diesel. Where are we? I think it's at the top actually with straw. There it is. Yeah, really want to wait for December for that. So yeah, number of things. We've got mustard to plant next month. That'll be a nice little income from that. I'll be having a look at fields and seeing what the other farm managers come up with as well, and along with Daggerwin himself. So until next time, guys, I shall see you again soon.